Alright. Alright. Let's try to wrap this up while we patiently wait for Black Ops 7 to update. Um, just a quick prediction. I touched base on this one of the last parts, either the last part of my last gameplay or in the beginning of the game. But I want and stated how like this feels like a perfect Switch game. Like the level design, like Platinum games always kind of had that aesthetic, like that simplistic, minimalist kind of like aesthetic to their shit, to their level design. Um, and I think that's for the reason being like they wanted to fit it like in all consoles. I know Bayonetta is on all consoles. Don't quote me on Vanquish, but I'm pretty sure that's on Switch too. Don't quote me on that. I wouldn't be surprised. Astral Chain was built for the Switch, and it's a pretty big game. Xenoblade, while that's not a platinum game, it's big enough. You know what I'm saying? It kind of has the same kind of aesthetic. I'm saying that to say this. Um, While I wouldn't be surprised, like this shit will like make a port. They'll port this shit over to the Nintendo Switch 2 sometime, you know, in the distant future. But I'm gonna go as far to say and make a crazy ass prediction that they might do some like ground up like Ninja Gaiden 4.5 or just some weird like spiritual successor to 4 and shit. Um, and use like the Joy-Con as implement that shit. You know what I'm saying? I shit would be hot. That's what I would do if I was a dev. Like, all right, let's kick this shit up a notch. Like, you're not gonna get this. Yeah, this is Ninja Gaiden 4.5 or whatever the fuck they gonna title it. You know what I'm saying? Um, but this is, you could only get this experience from the Switch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 4 is cool, but like y'all gonna have to buy the Switch 2 to experience this shit. I think that would be a missed opportunity, man, because they Platinum Games, they kind of like the redheaded golden child, not stepchild. The golden's like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're weird in the best way possible. They don't fit into nowhere, but like when they do, like shit like this with Ninja Theory, what they did with Hideo Kojima or Horizon, like they know how to mesh shit together and just amplify, you know what I'm saying? What's always already built before it and make it better, you know what I'm saying? If not better, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it coincides with each other. Like Revenge was so renowned that I think Hideo Kojima, don't quote me on it, like that's canon now, you know what I'm saying? Like to the story, it probably always was intended to be. I feel like I'm screaming and shit. It's early as hell. But yeah, hopefully we get to see something like that from Platinum where they really get to show off like, okay, like let's make a Switch game, you know what I'm saying? With the Joy-Cons and shit, you can do. I don't know if you'll be able to do that now. Like Manhunt 2 probably kind of ruined that shit for everybody with fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like the murder simulator and shit like that. But I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what, you know, like you probably sit down, have the little whatever monitor shit, and then boom boom boom, like slash press a, like, you know what I'm saying, have a little, I don't know how they'll fucking do it. I haven't used the Wii in years. I don't even know how that shit work with the Switch. That they have like the, what is that shit called, like arms or something, or was that a game? I don't know. I'm not the most versed when it comes to like Switch games, but I'm pretty sure like there's like one or two games that on a Switch that like has that functionality where you can like use the Joy-Cons and shit, you know. That'll be hot. That'll be hot. It'll be just make it better, you know what I'm saying? And then that's just, you know what I mean? Not to, it wouldn't be exclude like how I'll do it. Like I wouldn't make it to where like, so because I don't want to segregate people, you feel me, using the Joy-Cons, you know what I'm saying, who just want to sit down and just enjoy the game. You can either play the shit with a controller, the, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, the Switch shit, the Joy-Cons docked in the shit and whatever on the screen, or you can do it with the Joy-Cons, you feel me? That shit would be hot, yo. I was thinking about that shit when I was washing my ass, and I was like, damn, like, I'll play that shit. That'll just be more of a reason for me to buy a Switch 2. I swear to God, like they already got that front soft shit that looks like Bloodborne 2.0. Metroid 4, that's a must play. You know what I'm saying? Like in a Ninja Gaiden, you feel me? Like come on, man. All we need is a Rockstar to do a Chinatown Wars 2 and shit. You know what I mean? Hopefully that fucking whatever alleged union bus didn't, you know what I'm saying, impact the development with all the future games. Hopefully they, you know what I'm saying, if they are making and fucking abandon all their IPs and shit. 'Cause as of now, we're just not that we'll complain, you know what I'm saying, but hopefully after GTA 6, they'll move on to other shit. Even though I guess the most profitable thing to do was a Red Dead 3, but I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Like just for let's leave that shit. That's a whole nother topic, whatever. But yeah, man. I don't even know why I brought that up. I just want to see more innovation, dog, with like when it comes to games and you know on certain hardware and shit. Not being that it's like gonna be like a lost art, which I'm not here for. I'm neutral to it. You know what I'm saying? Like exclusivity is like not even gonna be a thing anymore as times go on, but it would be cool to have like at least, you know what I'm saying, one thing to be like, okay, like this is why you need a Switch, you know what I'm saying? Like you can only experience this shit, you know what I mean? Like a couple, like me, like I don't like to be segregated to any console via, hence the reason why I have a PlayStation 5, a Switch, and an Xbox Series X. And soon, next, when I'm gonna get into that Steam fucking machine, I need that shit, dog. Like how word to SpongeBob, like how that nigga need water, like that shit look hot. I ain't gonna lie. That fuck it. I'm just gonna. That's a perfect segue just to get into that. But yeah, that just to end that off, like that's what like my hopes and wish. That's my crazy ass prediction of what they'll do for Ninja Gaiden. You know what I'm saying? If they wanna, you know what I'm saying, keep it alive, cause this shit is hot. Like why not continue going down? You know what I'm saying? Being that, and you know he passed away already, like he did Ninja Gaiden DS. You know what I'm saying? Like carry on his legacy, man. Like he'll be proud. He'll be proud for real, yo. I want him to do that. I want y'all to do that. If I was him, looking down above y'all and shit in the ether, like, yeah, continue my legacy, nigga. It's like, do that, do that. You know what I'm saying? Give them experience. Give these motherfuckers the experience they will never get. You know what I'm saying? And I think that'll be perfect on the Switch. You know, on top of like just Ninja Gaiden. You know what I mean? Just continuing forever and shit, cause this shit is so good. But yeah, going into that Steam machine shit, it's crazy because our nigga was already like, I was gonna get that shit on a deep sale, like the Steam Deck. I'm like, all right, this is hot. Like that's my answer to like, all right, I was a Vita owner for the longest, man. That shit kind of sad how that shit just faded off. But yeah, that's like one of the best underutilized consoles ever, dog. But like, I guess it just did. It was just a product of its time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just fell to the wayside, being that console gaming was here to stay. Like, handheld really didn't take off like that, you know. But the time that it did, you know what I'm saying, was around like with the inception with the PSP. Like that shit was hot, yo. Like, yeah, GTA, Vice City, Liberty City stories. You know what I'm saying? And then you could play your PS1 games and shit, bro. You could browse the internet, bro. It was just so much shit with the functionalities and all that. But the Vita was like that plus, you know what I'm saying, like on steroids. But it was underutilized because niggas wasn't really pushing the hardware to its limits. You had the Persona Gold and shit, just ports and shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though they were amazing, Metal Gear fucking HD collection, Jack and Dexter, that was just hot, which I personally think is the definitive way to play Jack. That on the PS3 and that Vita, like those are excellent. You know what I'm saying? Better than the PS2 emulation shit on a classic catalog. Nigga talking so much, the nigga mouth getting dry and shit. Yeah, but that's Steam. So a nigga, I'm saying that to say this. Like the Steam Deck, this is so hard. That shit is a mouthful, bro. Y'all gotta switch up. Now it's a cool name, but it's like a slip of the tongue. Like Steam Deck, Steam Machine. It's cool like how they just built their brand like that. You feel me? Like a nigga always was kind of like an outside looking in, like, oh, this is cool. And somebody don't know nothing about PC gaming. You know what I'm saying? Valve was the one that was pushing that Steam. So I'm like, okay, like this looks like my easy access way to get into that world, you know what I'm saying, to that ecosystem and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga already got a Steam account, even though I don't have a PC like to really run this shit, but I created was like for the reason being that I knew like eventually I was gonna get, you know what I'm saying, a gaming laptop. Well, that's not gonna happen now, like now that that Steam machine gonna be a thing. But yeah, like I was already like kind of already on board, like pre-gaming it and shit. Like, okay, like this is something I want to invest in. But now that that Steam machine is gonna be a thing, why is my screen turning dark, bitch? I've been talking that long. Oh, I have to move the analog stick. But yeah, the fucking they're like, nigga, you gonna play the game? This shit was about to go on rest mode. But now that they got like a console slash PC thing going on, you know what I'm saying? Which is crazy, like Xbox Series X. It's crazy how these niggas got the leg up already, bro. Like, and at Series X, like we don't even know what that shit look like. You feel me? Like they were just perfect marketing, perfect. What a timing, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh yeah, like chess move, you know what I'm saying? Even though Microsoft probably already knew they was doing something like that behind the scenes, being that like Xbox Series X already, you know what I'm saying? We know they're gonna have some type of Steam support. That was kind of like a rumor floating around for the longest with like content creators and like insiders and shit like that. So they probably already knew, but like this is like the leg up in the competition to where it's like, all right, like we got our own. You can experience that shit on the Xbox Series X, but we got our own shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. Like people like me, like PC for dummies and shit like that. That's my perfect entryway into that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want all the gimmicks and gizmos and shit like that and have to refresh my, like, you know, I don't even know, like, how do you even call like that shit? Like as cool as it looks and shit like that, I just don't got the fucking patience. Just plug and play, you know what I'm saying? Like I want the console, I want a PC but with the console, you know what I'm saying, novelty and shit. I don't know if I'm wearing that right, but yeah, that's perfect, bro. And then they got some Oculus shit, some MetaQuest 3 shit, and then it's like some, you can do a third part, like it's, you can play games natively with it, as well as the games that are built for, like, you know what I'm saying, VR, you can play that shit natively, or certain games that's not VR at all, you can, bro, that shit is crazy, dog. Like imagine playing GTA with that shit, with a controller, but just in the world, like that shit gonna be ill, dog. Like this shit, I'm more excited for that than any other, like the PS6 or in the Xbox. Like we already know that like that PS6 gonna be the most high in demand shit ever. You know what I'm saying? Being that they built like this, the foundation, but with the PS4, you know what I'm saying, so strongly, and then so forth and so forth. So the PS6 we already know, and then the games and shit, like come on, like it's the PS6. But as far as new hardware and like okay, being excited again for like like a console, the Steam is, I ain't gonna lie, bro, like they doing everything right. Niggas was already on board with the Steam Deck, but being that like again, like the price shit, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna wait for a deep sale, but like nah, bro, like a nigga, I have to invest like ASAP. I'm probably gonna be like, I'm not, that shit is a day one buy for me. I'm not even gonna hold, and I'm not even like trying to, I'm not a shill, nigga. I'm not, you feel me, a believe, like my ass will wait, you feel me, like for the longest, being I'm frugal anyway, but nah, for the investment reasons, like I might have to purchase that shit, you know what I'm saying, being that like, you know what I mean, like a lot of the, like just certain games, like the mouse, just for example, like what was that shit, mouse for hire PI and shit, like I don't want to wait to play that shit look cool as fuck, like I would have had no choice to, you know what I'm saying, if the Steam machine wasn't a thing, but now that that's gonna be a thing, like okay, like I'm not gonna be segregated, you feel me, like I can play that shit in no time, like you feel me, and then wait if it comes on PlayStation or Xbox or whatever on Game Pass, but I'm not gonna be missing out on nothing, like all the Steam games, all the games that are like PC heavy, you know what I mean, that I'm pretty sure it's gonna be able to run on the Steam machine, you know what I'm saying, so I'm so fucking excited for that. Like I haven't been excited for this hardware like this in a minute, dog. Probably since the PS5. Like the more and more I hear about it, like what's his name? Jake Balbino, he talked about it. He had a good take on it. He had somebody else, like a Steam specialist dude, come on and talk about it and shit. I know Digitally Foundry, I said digitally, digitally Foundry already, you already know them niggas, like they get they're dope, you know what I'm saying, but they always get the first hands-on shit. I haven't watched any of this shit yet on it, cause they be doing like the spec shit, but like for what I heard from like the content creator, oh yeah, and the Maddie Place, I'm like, they all kind of saying the same thing, like basically, and I'm pretty sure Digitally Foundry feels the same way too, but they're more like into the specs and how's it run and shit like that. I don't even care, bro. Like if that shit was locked at 30, nigga, I'll be good. But like, luckily it ain't. It's 4K 60. You know what I'm saying? I don't need all that shit. I don't think everybody will be satisfied with that. Honestly, you know that it's not, doesn't go above 120. If niggas are complaining about that shit, you just not happy with your life at this point. You feel me? Like as now, I haven't heard anybody complain about it yet. It being 4K and only going up to 60, you know what I'm saying, frames per second. But that's perfect, bro. In this world, like, come on, like you can't beat that shit. I should earn some rewards for not doing nothing. Maybe just logging in or some shit. They got some weekly shit. Every day you log on to Xbox, but yeah, that's my 2 cents. It's just a pair of reflection what everybody else said, like saying right now. Like I'm just excited. I want to see the new hardware. I mean the hardware is cool, but I just want to see the games. That's what everybody else saying too. Like okay, like now everybody's scratching the pit and two together. Okay, like I've been quiet with the whole like y'all gauge and shit. Me, I was never not saying I understand it's Impact Half-Life 3 just to get the cat out of the bag and shit like that. Like that's the that age is, you know what I'm saying? A tale as old as time and shit. Like where's Half-Life 3 and shit like that. That's been going on for years. You know what I'm saying? Since the PS3, bitch, PS2. Um, but I'm not, you know what I'm saying, the big, you feel me? I'm gonna play it, you feel me? Like if I just never had access to it, you know what I mean? Like I don't even know if it's on the PlayStation 2. I have my PlayStation 2 still, but if they, now that they have a Steam machine, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have like, what, Half-Life Alyx, whatever that shit called, the VR game, which I'm definitely gonna play. Half-Life 1 and 2, Portal. I seen on a Jake Balbino thing where he said that they might, there's some rumors talking about how they're gonna have a Portal remake, which is awesome. Like they need to just play it safe. Like that's what I think Valve should do. Like, and that's crazy. Like in this economy, this world, like where we want innovation and shit, where people are just not satisfied. Like nah, like them, like I want them to see. I feel like everybody does. Like they on some like red-headed golden child. Like that same analogy I said with Ninja Gaiden. Like you feel me? Like they kind of, you know what I mean? Even though they wasn't really, they made some noise being like they the ones that kind of pushed the handheld envelope. You know what I'm saying? Like with Nintendo, like that's why they up their game. That's why Sony up in their game, and now Xbox when they get in the market, it's like now everybody see the industry, like these corporations, they see like okay, like, this is what people are interested in. But Steam, Valve, like they built their foundation organically, and you know what I'm saying, like and it's so far it's been, they've been knocking it out of the park, and now that they got like a console, bro, like I don't even know where I was going with that. I just lost train of thought. Oh yeah, the games. um yeah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Play it safe. Do the Portal remakes. Do the Half-Life shit. You feel me? Um, do the Left 4 Dead 3 shit, which I'm excited for. You know what I'm saying? Like slow walk it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like now we in the year of the 3. God damn it. You feel me with Valve? Like yeah, like now it's time to really show what y'all was. You know what I mean? Like y'all was waiting all this time. All right, y'all was cooking up this Steam shit. You know what I'm saying? Steam machine. GameCube. I see some comments with that. That shit was funny. Have cut Xbox Series X. Okay, like yeah, like okay, now let's see the games. God damn it, let's see the Half-Lives, let's see the Left 4 Deads, which people will go crazy for. You know what I'm saying? That should be an like, come on, bro. Now, would it be? I don't think they'll do it like an exclusive shit. You know what I mean? It'll probably still be a third party, or maybe not. Maybe it will be exclusive. That'll be some bold ass shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like nigga, like only on Steam machine, like y'all can play this. I hardly fucking doubt it. But if they were to do some shit like that, that would be some bold shit. Um, just first party, you know what I'm saying? Just off the gate, you know what I'm saying? Like, holy fuck. I think that would kind of shake the industry up a little bit and kind of make motherfuckers revert back a little bit and be like, okay, like, let's shift gears, nigga. Like, people do care about exclusivity. Again, I'm not with it or against it, but if they were to do some shit like that with Half-Life 3 and Left 4 Dead 3 is only on Steam and PC, bro, bro, people will go crazy. Man, they'll be so mad and so like, you know what I mean? That'll cause an uproar. Um, but yeah, that's my take on it. I'm just more interested. Oh yeah, and then the faceplate shit. I'm a fucking sucker for knacks and shit. Like I got the PlayStation control with the in my faceplates on my PlayStation 3, the stickers on I got Venom and Carnage on this shit, man. Like I seen that on a joint too. The little B-roll on a thing where you can like switch out the plates. That's ill. I ain't gonna lie. Like, and it looks so easy and intuitive. Rather than all my desk too, I got stickers and shit. But like, nah, that's hard. Like they doing it like the right way with like just the whole novelty and shit. You know. See, it's looking to be like I'm interested. It seems like everybody else is interested too. On the PC side, like. And they're not losing out on anything. I could imagine like it's either they already got they shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's just by choice, you know, if they want to get a Steam machine or not. But again, people niggas like me that's not like the most tech savvy person and I don't got the patience to like be carrying around all this shit or building a PC or I don't give a fuck how easy the shit is. I'm not doing it. You feel me? Being that I'm just why? You know what I'm saying? When I could just plug and play. God damn it, you know what I'm saying? And if that shit blow up or circuit break or some shit, I'm be sick as hell. You feel me? And it's not like I'm not gonna be fixing it myself. I have to take it. Like nah, bro. Like the Steam machine, that answer is my answer to everything, dog. Like I was waiting for some shit. I didn't even know they would even do something like this. My attention was just off of that for the longest. You know what I'm saying? The Steam Deck, I'm like, all right, this is cool. You know what I'm saying? It's a handheld. The battery life seemed different. I mean, seemed reasonable. Um, but I'll wait. You know what I'm saying? For a nice deep ass price drop. You know, and then I'll invest in that. But it's just a more powerful Steam Deck. And then on top of that, like I'm gonna have the Steam Deck as well. Like, bro, like, come on, man. Y'all doing everything right. Y'all doing some Apple slash PlayStation shit. What they did with they Portal shit, but better in my opinion because they already built their. I like how they built their ecosystem. I'm not even gonna lie, yo. I respect that from the ground up. I would have never thought in like 3 years ago if you told me some shit like that. I wouldn't have believed you, dog. I would have been like, okay, like, that's this shit gonna be dead on arrival. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like I thought Steam was just you can buy shit on sale and shit, but like it's crazy how this Steam Deck was a prototype for like what's to come. That's smart as fuck, bro. Where it just was like, okay, let's slow walk this, and then boom, let's give y'all an actual console. Like, what the fuck? Like, we got a handheld before the console. Usually it's the other way around, bro.